Hi, everybody. I'm Vincent Manis, and this is my music speech. We were asked to choose a song that reminded us of a certain time in our throughout our life, and I originally thought this was going to be kind of an easy assignment. But what I found was, as I listened to music, a lot of songs remind me of different points throughout my life. I considered kind of going the easy route, where I would just choose the two songs my wife and I chose to play at our wedding, or maybe I would choose the song that I played for my son on the day he was born because I wanted it to be the first song that he heard. The song I ended up choosing was "Ooh Child" by the Five Stair Steps. It's an old Chicago R&B soul song. Um, it wasn't written by the Five Stair Steps. It was written by their songwriter. They were a family band. There were five siblings, and they were managed by their dad. Um, the song recently kind of came back into pop culture with the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. You might recognize it kind of towards the end of the film. It's the song that plays while they have the dance off to save the galaxy. The reason why I chose this song was because I heard the song when I was probably 8 or 9 years old for the first time. It was 1988, 89, and I thought it was a contemporary song at the time. When Guardians of the Galaxy came out, was when I learned that it's from 1970. Um, my childhood was not great. Less than ideal is the term I use to describe it a lot. So hearing the song when I was 8 or 9 and not in the best situation, it lifted my spirits. It made me feel better. Ooh, child, things are going to get easier. Ooh, child, things are going to get brighter. It's part of the refrain from the song. Um, when you're a kid and you're stuck in a bad situation, it's almost never your fault. In fact, it's never your fault. Um, so hearing that idea when you're that young, it can mean a lot to you. It kind of got me through some rougher parts of my childhood. I remember recording it off the radio onto a cassette and wearing out the cassette. Um, just putting it on when I needed a little pick me up when I was probably 12 years old, because it stayed with me for years. And when things got better and my life got brighter, I kind of forgot about the song, honestly. It was probably Guardians of the Galaxy Part 1 that really brought the song back into like my memory, back onto my radar. And now I really kind of see it as like an anthem against complacency for me, because my life is good, really good. I have a great wife. I have an awesome 9-year-old son. So it's sometimes hard for me to imagine what about my life could I improve on? Because I really can't think of any when I just do it like a surface thought. But the song now, at the age that I am, it tells me that as good as my life is, there's still the potential for it to improve. I can always keep moving forward and make a brighter day the next day when I wake up. And I can teach my son to have that same goal. Even if your world's not a dark place, it can still be brighter. Now, given the time this song was written, 1970 Chicago, we're talking height of the civil rights movement. Things probably were not great for African Americans in large parts of America. So for them, they needed this anthem to remind them to just keep working and pushing forward. And when I was a kid, I needed that same reminder. And this song gave me that. And I'm sure I would have gotten through without it, but it made the time getting through a lot better. And now when it comes up on my playlist, or when I deliberately put it on in the car or while I'm painting, it doesn't remind me of the bad times when I was a kid. It's changed into something that still makes me look at a brighter future, a better possibility, even when things are good. Um, so it's a good song. I recommend listening to it, adding it to your playlists, whether you need to be encouraged to get through a tough spot, or you just need to be reminded that no matter how things are, they can always get better. Things can always be a little brighter. Um, I'm also going to include a link to the song at the bottom of this post. If you haven't heard it, I don't know where you've been for the past 50 years, but I suggest you give it a listen.